Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to Gizmobeep. So this is going to be one amazing video because this is the ultimate heat performance test and a supercapacitor reliability test of the dash cam. That's the Redtiger F7NA. So in this video, I'm going to be parking my car in direct sunlight, keep it at the same place for about 2 hours, extreme high temperature situations for the car. So the car will basically get super hot, and at the same time I will be putting the Redtiger F7NA to the ultimate test. I'll be putting it in the parking mode since I have already hardwired the camera. The camera will be running in a parking mode. So this is going to be a reliability test of the super capacitor within this camera to see how well it performs, to see how well it will hold up against high temperature conditions and how well it can get back to working after it has been exposed to this extreme heat. So without wasting any more of your time, let's jump on into the video and see how the Redtiger F7NA performs, or should I say outperforms, the heat test. Let's take a look. So before we actually start off the test, here's to give you an overview of the weather conditions. So let me just flip around the camera. So as you can see here, it's super bright and sunny, clear blue skies, no monsoon clouds, no rainy clouds, and it's pretty much hot out here. And here is my car particularly parked in direct sunlight, no shade. The nearest shade is quite far away. So this is going to be a direct heat test, a direct sunlight test. And this is the perfect way to test out how well and how reliable the supercapacitor is in the Redtiger F7NA. So guys, before we start off the test, here is a contactless infrared thermometer to measure the temperature of the surroundings in the car and the dash camera. So here's the dash cam currently mounted and it's already turned on, and if I do check the temperature of the dash camera, it's 52.6 degrees Celsius at the camera, and on the dashboard it's going to be about 46.2, and if I do check the temperature of the glass, it's about 41.8. So here goes, the camera is now currently turned on and I'm going to turn off the car, and the camera is now supposed to enter the parking mode. So as you just saw the notification on the screen, the camera has entered parking mode and basically has entered the time-lapse recording mode. So we are going to be waiting out and see how the camera performs in this high performance heat and reliability test. Alright guys, so it's the end of 2 hours and the performance test and the reliability test of the supercapacitor of the Redtiger F7NA. We're gonna check it out right now. So let's just get into the car. And it's quite hot, I must say, right inside the car. So let's just quickly check the temperature on the dashboard. So dashboard temperature has reached close to 60 degrees Celsius. The glass temperature is about 48 and the dash cam temperature is about 60 degree, 59.7. That's close to 60 degree Celsius. So if you're going to check out the performance of the camera, let's just proceed to turn on the car. And as soon as I do turn on the car, the camera should start up flawlessly. There you go. The camera has started off without any issues. That shows that the performance has been rock solid and the boot up of the camera is pretty much normal. Now taking a look at the performance of the camera, the touchscreen is working fine. All the settings and all the touchscreen panel aspect is like working flawlessly well, and you can like switch between the cameras and all the touch functions are working extremely well. It's actually very hot to touch right now, 60 degrees Celsius. So the performance of the camera is pretty much flawless. It's working really well. And just to show you the temperature again on the camera itself, it's about 59.6 degrees. That's close to 60 degrees Celsius of temperature of the camera. So that's quite hot, I must say. And considering this performance, I think the Redtiger F7NA is super reliable and extremely efficient. And the performance test of the camera is successfully completed. And here's the time-lapse video that Redtiger F7A was shooting when I was like setting up the camera and the car was standing under the sun. So even in terms of the video quality, this is absolutely good. You have this clear looking time-lapse footage being shot with the Redtiger F7NA, giving you a complete overview of all the activities that have been happening right in front of the car and even at the back of the car. So this brings us to the end of this video and the successful completion of the extreme heat test and the supercapacitor reliability test in the Redtiger F7NA. Well, to start off, why was this test important? It was important to show you the reliability, the endurance of supercapacitor based dash cams. Basically, when you compare it with the battery based dash cams, because as you can see, the temperatures might reach 60 degrees Celsius, might reach 70 degrees Celsius, wherein having an inbuilt battery might not be an ideal affair. Having a supercapacitor dash cam, specifically the Redtiger F7NA, will work in your favor in especially Indian hot climate conditions, Indian summer conditions, where most people tend to park the car outside in direct sunlight, probably when people don't have some level of shaded parking. And if you want to enable parking monitoring in such conditions, it's extremely crucial and important that you have a dash camera that gets a supercapacitor inside for optimal functioning and efficiency of the camera. And I think in those terms, the Redtiger F7NA really does excel and gives you a proper recording, a proper functioning even after exposure to such high heat. So if you're somebody who is looking to get some parking monitoring out of your dash cam, if you usually park your car outside in direct sunlight, if you're somebody who lives in an area where it gets really hot outside, the sunlight is too much to handle for a regular dash cam, you should definitely consider the Redtiger F7NA as your next dash cam purchase to fulfill those particular requirements. And just in case if you're interested in grabbing this camera, the purchase link is given right down below in the description, along with some coupon code with which you can grab some extra discount on the camera as well. That being said, if you do have any doubts or queries regarding this video, go ahead, write that down in the comments. I'll try to get back to you as soon as possible. And if this video has helped you out in one way or the other, go ahead, hit that subscribe button of Gizmobeep right now, smash that like button, and share this video with all your friends who are very curious about supercapacitors and about the performance of a camera under high heat conditions. Thanks for watching and see you in the next one.